It's a convergence of Nigerians in diaspora, many of which live in New York. It's a town hall meeting with the Vice President, Professor Osinbajo, who is accompanied by Nigeria's permanent representative to the United Nations, Professor Tijani Bande, among other ambassadors and government functionaries.
I'm sure
Nigerians here eagerly announce how much they are willing to give back to their country as a way of help.
We ask that the government involve well-meaning diasporans as technocrats.
When it was time to field questions, the enthusiasm was palpable.
What's the first thing that you will do to increase the visibility of women?
Dozens of concerns were raised about the level of insecurity in the country, particularly kidnapping, which has seen families distraught, including that of Leah Sharibu.
her case is as important as ever and has received worldwide attention, But at the same time, when you measure it against the performance of the same government that has freed to date almost 108 Christian girls, I think that perhaps we shouldn't say that it's a question of religious freedom or a question of partiality to one religion. But whoever it is who is responsible for kidnapping is committing an economic crime. To solve our problem, to solve the problem, we definitely need community policing. We need state police or policing at the community level.
Many also expressed their worries over the poverty status of the country and unemployment.
As of 2010, Nigeria had 112.7 million people living in extreme poverty. And there was nothing in place. There was no social investment program. There was no social security, no way of getting people out of poverty. And that's the reason why we decided to put in place a national social investment program, because it was to address questions of how to get our people out of poverty.
The Vice President entertained about 40 questions, narrating progress made while calming fears as he promises that the government is determined to clean up the system. Over 3 hours of conversation between the Vice President and Nigerians here in New York. In answer to many of the issues raised, the Vice President is promising a strategy while hoping for greater participation by the private sector to resolve many of the concerns raised here. From New York, here in the United States, Gloria Umezuke, Channels Television News.